Today is World Hunger Day, and the Phoenix Rescue Mission is here to shed light on the food insecurities in the Valley. Joining me today is Chief Program Officer for the Phoenix Rescue Mission, Nathan Smith. How are you, Nathan?
I'm doing well. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to see you in person. We were, Zooming, live viewing, everything. So we talked through the screens, but it's nice to have you in person to talk about this very important day, but also about what we're seeing, the food insecurities here in the Valley and around Arizona. And the numbers are just unspeakable, right?
Yeah, they really are staggering. I mean, in Arizona as a whole, 1 in 8 people, so 900 and some odd thousand people are facing hunger, and almost 300,000 of those, 1 in 5, are children. So yes, the numbers are very staggering. There's a lot of people who are facing the kinds of economic impacts that lead to this, and so it's important that we spend some time trying to figure out what to do about that.
Yeah, one thing on this day that we're going to be seeing is a lot of people talking about grocery shopping and supplying foods for those in need. And as we said, the numbers are looking more and more. It's summertime, so we see those numbers go up with the kids being out of school.
Yeah.
And that's where the Phoenix Rescue Mission comes in.
It does, yeah. So what's important about a place like the Mission is that we have a whole ability to get food to the households who need it most. I mean, that's what we exist for in part. And so it's important that as people go out and think about what can I do as I'm trying to help the world, and you donate food to us, for us, it's getting that to those households that are otherwise spending their money on food instead of paying the rent or paying the bills and having to make those difficult choices. They come to us for food, and we're able to get it to them. So yeah, as people go out and grocery shop, please keep in mind that the mission's going to be here to get that food to some people who need it most.
Yeah, and a lot of medicine and everything too that they have to use and stuff, and they have the decision to make, and they sometimes go hungry, which doesn't help, or they don't get their medicine, which doesn't help. So let's also talk that a lot of people say, well, gosh, the rescue mission's on that side of town, but I live over here, over here. You guys said, no, we're going to help everybody by teaming up with other places, right?
Absolutely. So we have a valuable partnership with St. Mary's that helps us do a few things. One of the things that we take pride in is we create access by taking food to places where people go. And so we get this food donated from the broader community, from St. Mary's, and we do what are called mobile pantries. So instead of coming all the way to Glendale where our food pantry is, maybe you live over here in the south part of Phoenix, and so we'll do a mobile pantry over there to make sure that you can get food from them. And St. Mary's has been an incredibly valuable partner when it comes to making sure that we have the food that we need to get that into the households who need it from us.
Right. Let's talk about giving, because this is where people are wanting to give, but they actually need to give to the charity and not on the street, because it kind of like doesn't help. It just kind of like just puts not even a Band-Aid on the situation. It kind of like makes it a little worse because they're not coming to the mission where you can give them other resources. And I like how you said that, you know what, information is more important than just a one-day handout.
Yeah, and what you're touching on also is that there are a lot of people who are both experiencing homelessness and food insecurity. So part of our partnership with St. Mary's is that for those folks that come in to get food but are also homeless, they give them an overnight bag, stuff that they don't have to worry about putting in a freezer or fridge or anything like that. But there's a lot of people who are experiencing homelessness that they're just going back out to the streets with this overnight food bag. So our partnership with St. Mary's stashes a case manager at the St. Mary's Food Bank full time so that we can engage with those folks and help them exit homelessness, hopefully end their food insecurity and get away from these problems altogether. Supporting programs like that, giving people information for services of that nature, is always going to be more valuable than just handing them cash while they're out there on the streets.
Yeah. It's Code Red time, and already, look, I'm going to tell you right now, today we are going to hit 103.
It's warming up.
Warming up, and it's going to get even hotter and hotter. So quickly talk about Code Red that started in May already.
Code Red is our heat relief initiative that we do. We raise a whole bunch of water bottles. We get them nice and cold. We take them out to people who are living on the streets under these heat effects all the time. Over 40% of the people who die in Arizona from heat effects are experiencing homelessness. So we get that stuff out to the streets and make sure that we not only engage them with that cold water and provide relief in that moment, but help them get into housing or other residential settings so they're not so impacted by those heat effects all the time.
I'll tell you, I think this is so important, especially on World Hunger Day. I want to say happy anniversary to you. What are you going on now being at the Phoenix Mission?
Just hit 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Done a whole decade there.
That is great. So you know how important the mission is to the community, and that's why he's there. So I love it. Tell them the website that they can go to.
So go to phoenixrescuemission.org. and go to find out how you can help out, how you can donate. And there's ways to donate money, donate stuff like food, and all sorts of those things. And we hope the food comes in so that we can meet the need on this World Hunger Day.
I like it. Nathan, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
There you go. Information is also on the CW7AZ.com.